action-wise, also was pretty good. You know, you had all the use of the guns, first-person shooting, but then you also had your demon arms, and you had your slasher arm, and your throwing arm, and you also had darklings that you could bring up, and a couple other cool powers that you could take advantage of, and it made you, you know, pretty formidable, which was, you know, it's a lot of fun. It's empowering, you know, for the character. My issues with the game are, number one, I thought that the action was good, but when the action died, there was a lot of traveling around. You spend a lot of time walking the streets, and there's no one there a lot of the time. If there are people there to fight and you fight them, they die, there's no one there anymore, and you just walk around, and there's just nobody there. I've never seen New York be so empty. Then you go down to the subway, and I thought it was a nice idea to take the subway to get to all the different places in New York, just like you really would have to do. But the music in the subway was horrible. I hated it. It irked me. And it took a long time to get from one place to another because you had to load every time you did it. And I think at one point in the game when I replayed it and you had to, and I kind of skipped a lot of the side missions, I just did the main stuff. I literally had to go back like 4 or 5 times, and you know, that was a bit much for me. Also, the Darklings, they looked really cool, and I really loved being able to have Darklings, but I wanted to be able to have more, and I wanted them to be more functional. They just didn't do much. They ran around, and they didn't always do what they were supposed to do, so that was kind of a bummer. Overall, I thought the game was really good, though, and I enjoyed it, and I played it more than once, and the second one is even better, much better. So I'll talk about that one next time. But at this point, I'd like to talk about my original art of the day, and I have some other things to show also. And since we are talking about the video game, we're going to keep it in line with the video game. So here we go. This is a sketch I got from San Diego Comic-Con a few years back from the Topcow booth. It's by an artist, I think his name was Cos Lazouras or something like that. I think it looks kind of French. Anyway, he was there to promote a print he did for the Revved comic book that Topcow did, and that was a book, you know, drawn by Dave Nakayama that, you know, featured a print that he did. Anyways, it's a really great sketch, and when I asked him to do the darkness, he said that he actually had done some work for Starbreeze on the Darkness and the Chronicles of Riddick. So I thought it was a real good tie-in to him, and he said that this was the first convention sketch he'd ever done. So, you know, that was kind of cool too. And he seemed to love it, you know, to love doing it, and he rocked it out. So, you know, it's a good sketch. So, also from the Darkness video game, the first one, they gave out these promotional bandanas. I have one here. Let me open it up and show you. They look like this. They have the logo on it. I had gotten a couple of these, and you know, I actually put them on the headrests in my car, and they faded like nothing else. But I mean, you know, they were under the sun for, you know, years. So that's how that happened. I'm sure that they wouldn't do it under more normal circumstances. But you know, it's just a cool little giveaway, and you know, for a Darkness fan, and you know, it's better than like a little plastic, you know, cutout or something. So it's something that you can actually keep. So that was the first gimme for the game. Actually, it's the only swag I know about for the first video game. I have plenty for the second video game, but if anyone knows about something else from the first video game that I don't know about, please let me know, because that'd be interesting to find out. The other thing I have is a strategy guide for the video game, and you know, it's kind of cool. It has maps to show you where everything is. It also contains some artwork. You know, you could see some of the Darklings. There's artwork from both the video game and the comic books. Let's see if I could show you some of that there. You know, it's not something you need for this game. It's not like it's a very difficult game, but you know, since I collect everything Darkness, I figured I would get it anyway, and it's, you know, it's a coolish book anyway. So anyways, I think that's it for this session. Sorry it was really long. Again, thank you for those of you who are asking questions and interacting. It makes it a lot of fun for me. Also, I'm sorry that I don't have any more information on the artist who did my sketch. Unfortunately, you know, I have so many of these sketches, I don't remember everyone's name, and they sign them, but they don't, you know, write their whole name out legibly. So hopefully I got the name right. If any of you know the artist and wants to correct me or send me a link to his page, please do, and I will share it. Otherwise, I think that's it for today. Next time I will be talking about the Darkness #2, both the comic book and the video game. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Darkness signing out. Stay dark.